There's a bird, oh my god.
But not the one close to the fire.
So you fell in love with the Canon body and you realized, okay, I need a lens. What are my options? Oh, either ghetto kindergarten lenses made by Patel, literally Play-Doh, or super expensive and ironically flat glass. There's only one lens for the RF system that's even worth thinking about breaking your piggy bank for, and it's this one.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
Okay, skateboarding with a $5,000 camera, check. But the lens is cheap. So if I fall, which I won't, don't bring that kind of voodoo on me. It'll be fine, it's 300 dingers. So, in my research, RF glass is stupid, and the people who defend it, it's just because you spent so much money, you're like, of course it's good, it's the best glass available, it's RF glass, it's class leading. It's not. EF glass is class leading. They've foregone that alien technology for sharpness and anger and rage. It's dark now. It's light again, it's dark now. So obviously we're talking about the Canon RF 28mm 2.8. In my opinion, the only lens with minor amounts of pop. It's super lightweight, it's budget, and it can do so much. I didn't realize how versatile 28mm was. We're vlogging. If you want to travel and get slow motion street videography, that could be done. Just imagine this. Listen to this setup. You're traveling. You have your Canon R5 Mark II or your ghetto version of that. Your R6, your R8. No stave. You could do just digital stave in this. It would be fine. I promise it would. Slightly. Just don't move much. It'll be okay. You have that and your 600mm Tony 11 prime for wildlife. There's nothing you couldn't do in the streets. 28mm is so versatile. You could be doing your talking head videos, although I'll be honest with you, it's not my favorite look, a 2.8. I need at least a 1.2, and I'm wondering why there's not autofocusing f0.95 lenses. But whatever, that's the world we exist in, and it's not worth even continuing on. 28mm, you're doing your vlogs, talking head stuff, out in nature you got some pop architectural vlogs, and you have like slow motion street videography stuff, street photography if you actually want to disable. I actually wanted to say re-enable your shutter mechanism, and it would have been a perfect joke. You would have known that I disabled mine, but I said it backwards because my brain is malfunctioning. When it comes to Canon stave, that sounded broken. It's okay. With a little digital and IBIS, come on, that was smooth. Unless you're in 8K, that I don't know what happened, but I shot in 8K and it just got super shaky for no reason. It is heavier than I wish it was, but you get a little glimmer glass on there. The only thing I hate about Canon is the 8,000 maximum shutter speed. The hell is that? Filmmakers use a higher, the better kind of motto around here. Okay, let me find a little area where I can do some 3D pop tests. If this lens has some pop factor to it, it's the most no-brainer lens you've ever seen. So right now, since I didn't bring a microphone longer, oh god, so he's doing stuff. I don't know what he's doing. It's probably inappropriate, but is he popping out of your frame right now? If he is, I think we have a winner here, and there's not much you can do. There really is no better option if you want to encompass everything into one lens. On my Sony ZV-E1, what are you going to do? Really, if you want some Zeiss pop, it's the 18mm, but that's too wide for street stuff. It ain't going to look right. You could do the Zeiss Batis 25 Tony 2. That'd actually be pretty sweet, but with Sony Stabe, you got to crop in quite a bit. Unless you do Catalyst Brows. 5% crop. That's not much. It's actually less than we're doing right now, so I'd be a hypocrite if I said it was too much. It's too much. I can stop open the Tonys when I'm in the shade. Take that. Hey, I'm in focus. White balance, perfect. It's a good lens, is it not? RF, autofocus. It does focus breathe a little bit. It's not perfect. And down that filter thread, if you attach a filter on, it moves with the autofocus. So I don't know how heavy of a ND you. Oh my God, what's he doing? How could you do it? So, I don't know, man. I want to put an ND on there, but will it break the autofocus motor one day? It's a stupid design, but it's a perfect lens. Available through my affiliate. What do you mean this lane ends? Where does it go? There's no ending here. What do I do? It didn't end at all. He didn't end. You saying he doesn't exist? He exists. He's delivering fat people food. Look at the obesity epidemic. He clearly exists, right? I would love to see a Canon ZV-E1 type of thing that's 400 grams with all the specs that this has without the 8K. And then boom, could you even believe that thing? That'd be nice, because it's a bit heavy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Even though that lens is so light, this is the only setup you could possibly vlog with. It used to be the Sony a7S III with the 20mm 1.8 I would bring with me if I really wanted something better than a X3000, which no one would. But now it's this, and it's so versatile. And this is the only lens that could have pop, like I demonstrated earlier. That might have been some pop. In my opinion, it is too sharp of a lens, but it is what it is, man. You can dull it down, you dullard. The only other alternative in this windstorm hell world in Canon would be 16mm 2.8. It's such a ghetto lens. It has no pop and it's ghetto as hell. It's cheap, it's nasty. And then you can't do the slow motion street stuff, you're a loser. I would even debate Zeiss 35 2.8 for Sony. I would go that far. So it's the only lens worth buying in the RF mount, in my opinion. Zero other options, and it's cheap. That's the bonus of the 3D pop lifestyle. They're cheaper lenses. Better and cheaper. That's the irony that God had in mind for you. So I'm going to leave. Thank you so much for your Bitcoin donations. Was the lens to your satisfaction? Is the top-down noon lighting ideal? Why are my brakes cut? Subscribe for more videos.